Dizzy, and today I did a get ready with me that is these soft smoky eyes with some silver and this sort of very simple voluminous curly bob. The products I used are mostly drugstore with a couple exceptions. I did use the Too Faced Boudoir Eye Palette, so if you've got that, pull it out. It's one I've had for a while and loved, but haven't had a chance to take out in a while. And then the other thing I used is a couple things from Espionage. I used Cosplayer, which is the silver that you see on my lid. And I also used one of their lip glosses, which is Kiss of Death Cold-Blooded Killer Lip Serum. So there you go. So if you'd like to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. So the first thing I got is, let's see, we'll start with foundation. So this is my Fit Me foundation in the color 120 Classic Ivory. It's a pretty good match because I'm pretty pale right now. My lighting's a little weird and I apologize. This really is the brightest part of my house. So I'm just gonna dab that on. And my skin is clean and moisturized. Maybelline, if you're listening, which of course you're not, Fit Me needs a pump. Am I right? I think it does. Okay, so if you see me looking off to the side, it's because that's where my mirror is. I'm taking my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, this guy, and just blending that in. So the one that I use is the Dewy and Smooth, which is the one that's for skin that is drier, which is what I got. During the winter months, I get even more dry than usual, and it is very important to me to have a foundation that addresses that. By using anything mattifying at all, I look like Crypt Keeper. Okay, so I've got that going. And yeah, I think it's a really good match. And then I'm gonna actually, this is my first time trying, I think maybe I've tried it before, but it's been a long time. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I got the color light, which is probably too light, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna be using that under my eyes, which is probably not a bad match. And I'm gonna blend that in. Oh, that's not bad. I think I'm going to switch to a smaller brush to blend in the concealer. It's kind of a Real Techniques ripoff, but it makes a really good concealer brush. I'm going to put a dash more in the inner corner of the eye. But yeah, this is just a synthetic fiber brush, and it's very soft. So yeah, look. I'm gonna pat that in a little. But yeah, that's pretty good. That looks better. So the concern for me with this concealer is it going to sit in fine lines and wrinkles? So I'll go in. And yeah, look, see? It's sitting a little bit in the fine lines. But you know, they're there. There's only so much I can do. It's okay. Still looks better, and that's what we're going for. We're not going for flawless, we're going for better. Kind of giving up on flawlessness. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that with my NYC Smooth Skin in Naturally Beige. This is the pressed powder. And I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. small stipple brush. And pretty much when it comes to setting with powder, I set right around under my eyes. I do my nose and around my mouth, and then that's it. So if I put powder all over my face, it tends to make me look really dry and a lot older. Okay, so I got that going. I'm gonna put on my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is just a little sample, and I might actually have to buy it because I really ended up liking it. And I go all the way over my brows with it too because I fill my brows in and I want them to stay. And I'm using the little two-ended brush that actually comes with the product. I switched to the taupe color because I liked that it was a little softer. And actually, I'm really liking it. This lighting is making it look a little more gray than it actually is, but it is a pretty neutral color. I can show you guys what it looks like in a swatch. There's the shade. See, it's like a very like khaki taupe color, so it's very cool toned, which I think is awesome. Even with the redder tones, purpley pinky tones in my hair, I still think a more neutral eyebrow is actually nicer on me. And then I'm going to use my Cella pencil in natural taupe. Looks like that. Cella! And I just feather that through the back. See, lots of brow. And then finally my Sonia Kashuk tinted brow gel in taupe. Do you see a taupe thing happening? And then I'm just gonna brush that through with a spoolie. But yeah, I mean, look, this side I have an eyebrow, this side I barely do. So yay for eyebrows. Okay, so next. What I'm gonna be using today is something I'd forgotten I had for a while, and I'm also going to use a brand new Espionage shadow with it. So it is the Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette, which is like that. Not pretty. Really soft colors, a little cooler tone than I usually wear, which is the point. So I'm gonna take a small brush and go into the shade called Fuzzy Handcuffs. And I'm just kind of using that as a base. So I'm going all over the lid and then into the crease. And then I'm going to take in the buff, which is this matte ivory shade, and get that right up at the top and then into the inner corner of the eye. And kind of use it as a blend between the two. Okay, then I'm gonna take my Espionage shadow in the color Cosplayer. This is so different for me. It's an actual like silvery gray. I don't know if you can see it. There's Cosplayer. And then swatch it for you. See, it's like gray. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put a little bit of just eye drops in the cap, a couple drops of that, and take a really flat brush. This is a crown brush, I think is for concealer. And dip it in, make kind of a paste with it. And then put that, I have never used this shadow, so this will be interesting.
Oh wow.
Ooh! So that's got some silver kick to it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a small fluffy brush and try to blend those edges a little. But that's pretty. Next, I'm going to go back into the Boudoir Eyes palette, and I'm going to take Voulez-Vous, which is this kind of purpley brown color, or purpley gray color, and I'm going to take kind of a small brush and put Voulez-Vous on the outer corner of the eye. That looks really dark right now, but I'm going to take a fluffy brush and kind of blend that out. And like I said, guys, this is like outside my comfort zone. This is me trying something different. I'm just going to take this. It's an e.l.f. brush. It's the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush. I'm going to go back into Fuzzy Handcuffs and put that in the crease just to get a better transition. And then I'm going to go back with the Espionage color and just pack it on a little stronger. And then go back in and get a very small brush. It's a tiny one. And we get a little bit more Voulez-Vous. Get a little bit more drama through the outer corner. I'm going to flick off any fallout. Keep blending. Can never blend too much. Now, on that very small brush, I'm going to take Garter Belt, which is this matte gray. That's like kind of a medium gray. And I'm going to do that just really soft under the eye at the lower lash line. And then take a smudgy and smudge that too. Okay. So that's pretty good. It looks a little darker on camera than it does in real life, but I think I like it. I'm gonna clean up around a little. And I'm gonna take an eyeliner. This is my Sonia Kashuk Twist Up Longwear Eyeliner in Black Tanzanite. The Black Tanzanite shade is sort of a plum purple kind of color. Just gonna sharpen that really quick. There we go. And I'm just gonna run this kind of on the upper lash line. Just a little into the waterline. Gonna take a tiny brush. This is the Real Techniques Pixel Point eyeliner. And create a little bit of smudgy with that. And then I'm gonna go a little bit on the waterline with the purple. But yeah, not much. So like I said, this is more smoky than I ever usually wear, but I think it's still good. And then I think I need some sort of highlight to brighten things back up through that inner corner. So I'm gonna take Satin Sheets, which is this really light shade in that palette. Oh yeah, this is what I want. And a small brush. And I'm just going around the tear duct. I'm blending it just a wee bit. But yeah, I like how that's the only place that has any real shine to it. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes and apply mascara. Okay, so I am back with both eyes done. I'm now gonna move on to blush, and I think I'm gonna try strobing, which is also really new to me. So I'm gonna do my blush first. I'm just gonna take a small, this is a Bare Minerals like angled blush brush and the e.l.f. light blush palette. And I'm gonna go into that lightest pink shade. I just want to get a little bit of color through the apples of my cheek. Just because I never wear cool tones and I feel like it might wash me out a little. Okay, so now I'm gonna try strobing, guys. This is very exciting. Where is it? I'm gonna take my Balm Mary Luminizer. It's a little sample of it that I got. And I'll try the same little brush. Oh, it's not bad. But I wouldn't call it strobing. I think I'm gonna actually go back into the Boudoir Eyes palette. And I'm gonna get that Satin Sheets color. This color right there, the pinky, beigey, sparkly. Ooh, that's a highlight, y'all. Now I have some highlight going on. I'm gonna darken up my blush just a little because I feel like now it's all glowy face and no blush. So just gonna go back into the e.l.f. palette and I'm just gonna intensify what I already used again. So the first thing I'm going to do is line my lips in Nectar from NYX. It's one of their just regular pencils. It's a kind of a peachy shade. Okay. I just wanted a little definition. And then I'm going to apply this Sonia Kashuk lipstick I just got. It's one of the, it's in nude pink and it's a satin luxe. I'll show you what that looks like. That's the shade. I love the packaging. Have you guys seen the packaging on the Sonia Kashuk lipsticks? So they're like this. They have the color on the top. And then look, it has her logo in the lipstick. I think it feels very high-end for a drugstore priced product. Ooh, and that feels amazing on the lips. Very comfortable. Very nice to wear. And then over that, I just want to try it. I've got Espionage Kiss of Death in Cold Blooded Killer. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a sheer red. So let's see. Yeah, look. It's very sheer. And it smells like cherry, which I'm not really into things that smell, but it's okay. Ooh, it's pretty. It actually takes it. So it's a drop of red over a neutral, which takes it to kind of a nice place. I'm gonna blot it a little though, because it's a lot on there. So, I will show you guys really quick what I did to my hair. So I'll zoom out a little farther so you can actually see my hair. Okay, so I did pen curls, but I did them very different than I usually do. I did them really big. Like I took huge sections and curled them around 2 fingers. This is what the back of it looks like. You see there's just a few. So I'm not doing anything crazy. Like I said, I wanted really big, loose curl because my hair is pretty short right now. And because, you know, I wanted to have a little bit more of a modern look. Do you see this part of my hair? It's like almost brown, which is crazy. It's like a burgundy brown. I did a couple streaks that were a more natural color, just to kind of try them out. I don't know. I'm considering going back brown, but having just a couple really bright pink streaks through the top of my head. But I'm not sure. Okay, so that's what I got. I'm just breaking things up. But you see how it's all just a little softer than the curl I usually do? And then I'm going to take my wet brush and just brush through it once. Because I want this like fluffy and tousled kind of effect. Nothing too done. And I could also have done this with Velcro rollers, but the pen curls just seem to last longer and they're just a little quicker for me at this point. But yeah, I don't want to like define this or really do too much to it. I just want it to kind of be what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the back and make sure the back's not completely insane. So yeah, just loose curl and a little bit of volume. This is it from the front. Here's the side. Here's the back. And here's the other side. So there you go. I think that this would look really nice for like an evening out or a holiday party or something. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.